Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Pater here with a brief video for you tonight. See? Time to put the chickens up, they're crowing. I get a lot of questions about how do I keep my chickens safe? How do I keep things predator proof? We're gonna go over this really quickly, okay? I have not lost a single chicken ever to a predator. And let me tell you right now, I am totally open and accepting to the idea that things happen on a homestead and a farm, accidents happen, predators may happen regardless of all of your efforts. Okay? He doesn't like that. But let me tell you the two ways that you need to do, or things that you need to do, or the attitude that you need to have in order to keep your chickens and frankly all of your animals safe. In terms of having chickens, most people are going to have a small coop. I have a barn, I also have a coop. I have a large run and I have a large pasture depending on where you are. I get the best fencing that I can afford to have for my chickens. Over here we have horse fencing. My barn stays open during the day, so my chickens come in and out all day long as they please. They choose what they want to do, okay? But when it gets dusk, my chickens come into the barn. When it gets dusk, my chickens go into their coop. I think that the best way to keep your chickens predator-proof and safe is by making sure, once they go into roost every evening, that they are in a completely locked-down facility. Now, that's not 100% because somebody's going to say, well, what about a weasel, or what about something that can dig, or what about a snake? I get that, but we're talking about the general problem that most people have is a hawk picking them off, potentially the neighbor's dog. That's been my number one issue. Neighbor's cat, maybe, depending on the situation. Coyotes, possums, raccoons, and maybe a fox. Those are the typical problems. We also, up here, we have mountain lion and bear. A bear was just hit by a car just right down the road from us about a week ago. So we have bears up here. So I understand the idea of being predator proof. But you need to understand that is going into part 2. The best way to keep your animals predator proof is not just the fact that you've got a secured coop, you've got really good wiring, they've got enough space to make sure they're comfy and cozy and getting their ventilation and it's clean and all of that. You need to make sure that you can lock them in with a secured lock. Whether it be my barn, whether it be my coop, whether it be my duck house. Okay, the ducks were not going over to their new pen until we had a double wire door that could be brought down at night and latched. Okay, when it gets dusk and dark, we make sure that our animals are put up. Now, certain predators, you need to understand this as well, can strike during the day. I had an interesting conversation with a lady one time who, number one, only thought that predators struck at night. Wrong. That's a whole conversation in itself. Number two, she did not like the fact that the neighbor's dog kept running over into her yard and was attacking and picking off and killing her black Australorps, her black copper Morans, and her Americanas. Okay, these are prize birds, okay? So I suggested to the lady that she put up some really good wiring fencing, okay, to keep the chickens, if she's going to let them be out during the day, which most people would like, okay, but to keep them contained in an area or build a run. She was adamant against that and that she had the right to have free-range chickens. I reminded her she absolutely has the right to have free-range chickens. I don't have a problem with that. But when you know in your mind that you have a consistent issue with a predator, regardless of who it is, it's your responsibility to take care of your birds and to guard them against all of these elements. The neighbor's dog is not always an issue. It could be a rogue dog. It could be a fox. It could be all kinds of issues. So not to get into the minutia of neighbor's dogs or this or that, property rights or whatever, the concept is you have to understand it's your responsibility to put these animals up. They can't guard for themselves, really, in a lot of capacities. So provide the best fencing and coop situation that you can. If you are thinking that a very small dog is going to protect your farm and your open range chickens and your open coop of chickens, against some of the potential predators in your area, I'm going to tell you right now that's very naive. And that's a learning curve. You'll learn that. So I want to stress to you up front, if you invest the time and money and energy in these precious birds, and you get them to a point, and you get them to the point where they're laying eggs and producing chicks and doing all of these things, please be mindful that you should do everything you can to protect them, because you're losing your own resource when you don't. Put them up at night, lock them away, let them out in the morning. Again, it's not a 100% situation, but you need to be aware that there's always that potential. So it goes along with good fencing, good coops, and it goes along with a commitment. It's that commitment to homesteading. It's taking that responsibility. Some folks that I've met have a very carefree attitude about their birds. They're going to be outside all the time. They're going to climb up in the trees. They're going to roost up there because of all of these different things. That's fine. But at the same moment, when those birds disappear, don't be surprised. So let's keep our animals safe. That's the way I approach all of our animals. We also, which I think has helped tremendously, having a Great Pyrenees, having an LGD, and we are probably going to be getting another one, just having him being supervised in the field with the chickens, putting the scent, I think has made a huge impact on keeping things away up here as well. He has a presence. So if you're going to have a dog that's going to be taking care of your livestock and your chickens, after they are properly trained, I highly encourage you, if you can have one, to have an LGD. Don't rely on a 25-pound mixed dog to stand up against a pack of coyotes. That's probably not going to happen, okay? So don't put animals, in my personal opinion, in an unfair disadvantage, because that's what it comes down to. I hope this helps you out. I know it's very candid, but going into these situations, if you're new to homesteading, you need to point blank be told, this is what happens or could happen, and you really need to think those things through. If you're not ready to handle these situations, hold off. Maybe chickens, you're not ready for chickens or ready for certain things, and once you are and can afford to try to put an investment in terms of your protection, that will be the time to do it, and it'll be stress-free for you, okay? Because I know a lot of you have concerns for taking care of your babies just like we do. If you like what you see here at Appalachia's Homestead, be sure to like and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram, and all of those places. We appreciate y'all being here and the questions and all the things that we get from you guys. And we'll be talking to you soon.